Hey guys, it is March 6th, a Friday, 3:40 p.m. The market's not even closed yet, but I don't need to look at it anymore because I know what's happening. So, OPEC didn't make the deal, or, Russia kind of walked off or something like that, and oil dropped like crazy today. And, luckily I was been saying throughout my entire week, I sold all of those stocks because, or most of them anyways. I still have some stocks, but not a lot. But I sold most of them, and when the coronavirus started, I was like, this is not gonna work out. So, anyways, oil dropped like crazy today. It is horrible, and it's not just that. Actually, the entire market dropped. It was down like 1,000 points, and then it was up to like 800. I think right now at this very moment, it's at about 590. I think it's gonna close at about 600. Maybe 700. It might even drop down to 800. Or it might close at 500. But I'm guessing it'll probably close at around 500 to 800 range. I don't think it'll be dropping down to 1,000 again. But you kind of get what I'm saying. Right now, it is crazy. And gold dropped initially when the market started because they came out with the jobs report, right? And it's much better than expected. Apparently. And, gold dropped about $20. That's when I got in. I was very happy today because I'd done what I've been waiting for these few weeks, or this week actually, and last week. So I bought in. I bought in First Majestic. So full disclaimer, I'm a huge owner of First Majestic. I've been on that stock for since it was $6, right? So now, in Canadian dollars anyways, now that it's $10, I just got back in. It went as high as $14 like a few months ago. So, I like that stock, and I'm waiting for times to go in on that stock, and I'm slowly accumulating more of that stock. Will I sell? Yeah. If it goes up, I might even start trading that stock because I feel like if it's going to move, right, that particular stock moves about 50 cents to $1 when there's a big move. So, anyways, I'm happy I was able to get in today and kind of put my money to work. And I was watching CNBC, and I was listening to this woman talk about how she doesn't know if these stocks are going to go down further. She's dollar cost averaging into it, and but like tomorrow, right? She doesn't know if these stocks are going to go down tomorrow, but she knows that maybe a year from now, it'll probably be higher. So that's exactly what I'm saying. I think that the stocks that I'm getting, especially the mining stock. But the mining stocks, even though gold went down $20, right? It actually is positive right now. It went as high as $10, but now it's I think it didn't move. It's up $1.10. So it's very funny because gold dropped initially $20 during when they said that there's a great job report, right? And then afterwards, throughout the day, most of the mining stocks started dropping, and then now near the close, it's around 343. It's at $1 plus $1. So had there been a bad number, gold would have been up $20, and that's what I said yesterday. That I think obviously you can't guess these things, but what I do know is that the job report was from the month before, right? Before the coronavirus was factored into the mentality of people. That means the next job report is going to be the bad one. Well, maybe just softening a bit, but in April, April and May, that is when the job report is going to be really bad. So I might want to start removing some of my positions, just like the oil, because I get a feeling I won't remove all of them, but I want to remove some of them because I feel if this thing really kicks off in the summer, everything is going to drop, and I want to be able to have some money to buy in, right? If I spend all my money now, that's not really good. So anyways, it was I don't know. It wasn't that bad of a day. It wasn't that good of a day. It's been pretty flat to me in the mining sector, if you're following that. If you're in the other sectors, obviously you're feeling really bad right now. You might be losing 50-60% of what you bought your shares for at the beginning, right? But that's what happens, unfortunately. And will it go down some more? I think the market right now is very, very confused. That's why you see it going up, down, down, up, down, right? Like it's been going up and down for thousands of points. And I think the market, everybody's just very confused. They don't know if there's going to be a solution to the coronavirus, to COVID-19, or what's going to happen, or, you know, there's a pending financial crisis. So the market's going up and down, but you see gold, even though gold stocks has been going a bit lower, right? But it has not gone down like 50%. It literally has not gone down 50%. Some of the people, like the bears, right? They're predicting that it will go down 50%, but I don't think so. I mean, 50% is like under $1,000, right? From here to 1,000 is a pretty long way. And it's not just that. It's not like in 2008 because, well, Bitcoin's up. I'm looking at Bitcoin right now. But anyways, it was down a bit and it's up a bit. So anyways, there's that. So it's not like in 2008. 2008, nobody was expecting it. Now everybody is expecting something to happen. And I think that's why you see gold going up and down a little. Some people selling, some people buying, some people selling, some people buying. And the mining stocks are just getting clobbered. Not as much as oil and probably some of the other sectors. But I don't want to stick around, especially in those sectors that I know will probably have a really hard time coming back. To be honest, I mean, I think this year is just the year of the gold. Probably, maybe crypto too. I don't know. I mean, it's there, but I don't know. I mean, who knows, right? Nobody knows what happens during a financial crisis with cryptos because that never happened before. And unlike oil, that's something you can predict, right? Because people are not going out as much. People are not traveling. They're using less oil and stuff like that. That's easy. Like you can figure that out, right? But crypto, this is really the first time that we're living through an age when this thing is happening. And even with gold, right? It's very easy to predict gold because if you look back in 2000 and 2008, it goes up because they react to it, right? They do things trying to prop up the market. But crypto, I'm not too sure. I mean, I wanted to invest in it in 2012 because, you know, it was the new stuff, right? It's the latest technology and stuff like that. But now to go from 12,000 to 24,000, it's a bit difficult. So I rather just buy some of this like penny stocks and play with that because it's easier to go from 40 cents to 80 cents, literally because I bought one of the stocks, the royalty one, and went from 40 cents to 80 cents last month. It's easier to go from that, right? It's kind of like the real estate. I was thinking, you know, those people that are buying real estate right now that have low interest, because of low interest rate, I think they're going to get burned because it's very hard to go from, let's say, a market in Vancouver or a market in Toronto, like $1 million house to go to $2 million. It's not that easy. I mean, I don't think it's that easy to go from $1 million to $2 million. That's double your money. That's just double, right? We're not even talking about triple. I think that's very difficult. While I get some stocks that are 40 cents that, you know, that some good stocks, or even $10, like the ones I have, right? The one I'm buying, First Majestic. It has been over the amount that I'm looking at. So it's much easier to double from there than to double from $1 million to $2 million. So anyways, that's why I'm not going into that market yet. But if it drops, I'll probably go check it out. But not in real estate. I do not have a good view of Canadian real estate right now because I feel like everybody's really levered up, right? And everybody thinks that, hey, it'll never go down. It will probably go up. I don't know what will happen, like in the short term. In the long term, it will always go up. But do you have enough money to finance the mortgage, right? That is the real question. And a lot of my friends just don't. So anyways, today was a pretty, I don't know, I got in some of the stocks that I wanted. But other than that, the mining stocks moved down. It was a bit lower, but definitely not as low as last Friday. What happened last Friday was that there were some stocks that dropped like 20%, right? 30%. And I got in. Even now, even though it dropped now, right? It's still higher than when I bought it. So like it's doing well for me. So I'm not sure about some of you. I know, well, I've heard some of you bought juniors. I'm not a big fan of juniors, to be honest. I buy the big ones, the big names, unless it's royalty. I like the royalty aspect of it because it's much safer in my opinion. So that's why I am, you know, getting some of the royalty juniors. But other than that, I'm not Definitely not getting any of the other ones. But the big name, or the big thing that happened today, wasn't gold, wasn't silver, wasn't Bitcoin, wasn't the stock market. I mean, this went up even further than everything else, and it is rhodium. That thing went up $1,000 today. I mean, you'd think you see that in the Bitcoin market. Today, rhodium was up $1,000, and if it was Canadian dollars, that was 1,500. So it went up. I don't even know if there's any stocks on that, right? So rhodium went up 1,500 today, and let me see if I could get you the chart on that. All right, so anyways, yeah, it went up $1,000 today. It was literally crazy. I'm looking at it. I'm like, holy crap. So anyways, Bitcoin was, I mean, not Bitcoin. The gold is down right now, and we're heading towards the close, but it's down $1.20. So anyways, there it is. 1,200 USD. That's how much it went up today. And if we look at the Canadian one, right? All right, so here is the Canadian one, 1,622. So anyways, Bitcoin, I mean, not Bitcoin, what the hell am I saying? Rhodium is really the winner of today, but I don't even know how to buy rhodium. I'm just telling you guys so you guys would know, because rhodium, I don't think there's any rhodium stocks. I know there's platinum stocks, and I've gone into platinum stocks, and I've gone out of platinum stocks. Platinum stocks made me quite a bit of money. I gotta say, I'm happy about platinum. I sold a lot of shares, but I still have a couple of shares left, a few shares left, sitting around just waiting. It's still up from the initial, right? But I don't know how to look at rhodium, because rhodium, I don't think there's any stocks on rhodium, but it is going up like crazy. Rhodium stocks, I wish I could find some, but I can't find any. Anyways, so rhodium is really the big winner of today. I have never seen something go up like that crazy. Just, if you think about the Dow and everything going down 1,000, going up 1,000, you got rhodium here just boop. Positive 1,200. Wow. I mean, that is something I want to get into, but I don't know how to get into it. That's the only problem. So anyways, I'm still sticking with my stocks, but I will start removing some of my positions because of what's happening right now. Even though gold is up, right? We've seen gold go up multiple times and the stock not move at all, which kind of tells me that, well, it's not that it didn't move, it's still up, which means that people are skeptical and kind of scared. And I feel that there might be a better opportunity for me to get back in. So I'm just going to probably wait until there's a bounce, maybe like $50 increase in gold. And then I'm pretty sure when that happens, the mining stocks will probably go up. So I'm going to sell some, and then I will wait for a better opportunity to buy in. I was watching CNBC again. The woman was saying it was a great time to buy long-term investments. But there's another guy that's also saying, hey, this is a great time for you to trade as well. And I think it's a great time for you to trade too, because the gold market, the gold mining market is getting a lot of attention. But the problem is, well, not too much of attention, not positive one anyways. At least it didn't go up that much. But it's certainly not dropping like some of the other stocks, right? I mean, it is holding up pretty well. I got to say that it has been holding up very well compared to some of the other things that are out there. And, you know, I just want to be able to trade some of it and make some, you know, just make some money on the side as well. But I'm trying to look at Barrick today, right now, actually, to see what's happening with that one, because usually I check out Barrick. So Barrick's down 10 cents. It's still, you know, it was up today, but right now it's down 10 cents. Other than that, you know, it looks like it's pretty much flat. When Barrick is down 10 cents, it's pretty much flat, right? So when Barrick goes up like $1 or $2, I'm going to start selling some of my other stocks, my silver stocks, and possibly some of the royalty stocks. I believe that I think it's because these days gold has been going, it's not that it hasn't been going up. It has been like, everything has been going down, right? And gold has just been hanging on pretty well. But what if it's going to be worse in a few months? So that's what I'm worried about. And I just want to take some positions off and probably wait a few months. And maybe there's going to be a bigger drop. obviously I'm not going to sell everything because I don't know if it's going to go straight down or straight up. Who knows, right? Who knows? Maybe the Fed will come out next week because it's dropping like crazy and they're going to do another rate cut or some sort of stimulus package, and then, you know, everything will fly. So anyways, it's a very, very good time to be in the market right now if you have some money, because hey, you can. I was watching this guy, right, and he gave the like basically starting in 2000, he gave like a whole laundry list of how much he had and how much he made, and he was making like a couple thousand for the first 8 years until when 2008 hit, right? When 2008 hit, after 2008. He made like millions of dollars, like 1 million, and then next year he made like 2 million, and then third year he made like 3 million. Obviously, you know, I might be over exaggerating a little. Maybe it was like just like 1 million and then 1.5 million. I don't know, but I think that would be a better time. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just very happy right now. I mean, so far, obviously it could be better, but if that drop happens, I think I still need some money to buy in, because if you spend it all now, you're not gonna have any more when if it drops. Who knows? I mean, I can't see the future, but I'm just guessing. Looking at the history charts, right? And I will post another video on that one. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today. If you're in oil stocks, I don't think that's gonna go out very well, in my opinion. Right now, it's just the beginning, right, of the coronavirus. People are factoring it in, and maybe people are over exaggerated or something, who knows. But when the numbers come out for the job report, today was positive, but what about next month, the month after that, right? It might not be, and then something worse might happen, and that might have to do with the economy, not the coronavirus.